How many of us here have ever played on a trampoline? Many of us, right? Me, as a young girl, and now as a teen, I still love doing that. Over these years, I've drawn one conclusion from this. The fact that the lowest that you fall on the trampoline, the highest you bounce back. So, hello everyone, I am Virika and I'll be speaking about why bouncing back from failure is important and how I personally did that. Now, imagine you're sitting in your maths classroom, intense situation, and you're about to receive your math test papers. You're expecting a 100% result because you have put in a lot of hard work and dedication for just one day before the exam. And then when you receive your papers, you see it's just a 60%, and you're like, oh God, how is that even possible? You're disheartened. It's a shocking news for you. And this is exactly what happened with me. I was quite nervous after that, and I felt that no, this just cannot happen. I went through the paper hundreds of times, but I was like, fine, there might just be a fault. For the next 2 exams of mine, this continued, like maybe a 70% or something. And it was then I realized that there was no hard work or dedication from my part. It was only crying and cribbing over the past 2 or 3 months. Then, before my final exams, I was all prepped up and I was all geared up that I have to prove myself right, that I have to bounce back from a failure. I personally love watching cricket matches, and my personal role model or my inspiration is Virat Kohli. And that surely tells me that hard work is the only key to success. I would want to relate hard work to depression. Like, fine, that's awkward, but yes. Hard work is a sum of efforts you put in over months and days. So is depression. You just don't face with depression as an illness over a day, but it happens over weeks or over months. Now, I realize that hard work is really essential. I put in hard work for a few weeks and months, and dedication is another important essential key for this. When you're studying and you take a break, you decide to watch your favorite TV show, and you just watch it. You don't really care what's happening in the background. There's an earthquake or you just don't care. You're dedicated enough to that TV show. This is the same thing you have to do. This is the same dedication you need to put in when you want to prove something to yourself, or rather when you want success, you need to work hard for it. J.K. Rowling, a renowned author, right? Harry Potter series. Did she get success? Like, was it easy for her? No, she worked hard. She never gave up. Even she had to face many setbacks in her life. She was rejected. Her book wasn't published for like so many times. Yet, she did not give up. She was dedicated enough. She worked hard. And now today we know what she gets for that. This success, this love which she receives. This is what happened in my case too. With hard work and dedication, I nailed my exams. I did get a whooping 76 on 80. And surely I was happy enough for that. So now, hard work, dedication, this is all that I spoke over the past few minutes. To add on to this, I would want to say there's one more important thing. The fact that you need to believe in yourself. Without that, it doesn't really work. Also, to conclude my speech, rather I would want to say 4 lines which I have written. Don't sink in the depths of failures. Rather, you have to bounce back. You have to bounce back higher. Don't get buried in the graves of failure. Seek within yourself, you'll find the greatest treasure. Sink in the deepest depths. But remember, you have to bounce back, you have to bounce back. Thank you, and I hope you loved my video.